Blessings and salutations, wonderful Capricorns and the cross watchers who love you. I'm Sunny, the Urban Tarot, and it's a general collective read, so it may not resonate to all of you, but I appreciate every view, how many are few. Just to let you know that these reads being collective in general, it may not resonate to every last one of you, but just know what's for you, keep it, what's not, leave it for your fellow Capricorns. Also, I might say you when it's them, she when it's him, but just know you know who's who in the read and even down to the magnitude of how it affects you. I'm just going to just read what I see and hopefully it helps and it comes at the time you need to see it. I'm doing cardinal signs today on this wonderful Sunday. How it gets to you in these uploads is by the grace of the Most High, especially with this Mercury retrograde. But cardinal signs is basically about those who are spiritually motivated within their soul to guide them on how they see things, how they decide things, how they move, how they interact. Cardinal signs begin each season. They're the visionary. They're, as far as Capricorn, I believe do you start the winter? But either way, it's showing that this cardinal energy is definitely major arcana motivated. Okay? A lot of signs is motivated by different things. It's just like people, but it's shown with cardinals overall, they're definitely motivated by from what their spirit tells them within. I did a pre-shuffle. Now, the pre-shuffle message was talking about manifesting the movement to victory in the manifestation. Somebody's been working on some major things. Cancer energy, Gemini, Virgo. But something you working hard on. And you was just hoping, like, as far as things keep working together as they should. And going in a way to ensure your victory and with, what you've been trying to do. So I'm going to see what the message comes out to be. Again, it may be another message altogether, but it's definitely showing heavy manifestation, heavy victory, even down to like the journey to getting there has been a doozy. But in this whole manifest, what I'm showing with the magician, it's gotten better because you're starting to realize not to resist it. Oh, what is it? One of my other cards is doing it. Sugar honey. I see one of my other cards that don't even supposed to be in this deck. Hold on. Who is unbelievable? I know I seen a modern witch in here. And now I don't see it, like it's hiding. Here we go. Let's see what this is, just to be nosy. Six of Pentacles in reverse. I seen that in pre-shuffle too. So if somebody wasn't giving, doing a part, giving elsewhere, but taken from you. What's this bent here? The Magician. That was even down to some of you was really thinking that your manifestation was kind of stuck. Because burdened by some toxicity. Okay. Private, minding a business that pays you. Same Capricorn energy with the toxic 2 and 3-some. That's like Capricorn with some fire. So it could be a fire sign as well, but you know who the signs is. I just tell you who comes out in the major arcanas. Okay. First thing out was that 8 of Pentacles. You put in a lot of work. Yeah. A lot of work. Okay. And even in the past, the challenge had to do with downplaying. Like you was kind of like quiet, reserved on how much it was taking a toll, how much work it was. Ooh, this happy holy union is folded too. Goodness gracious. When the cards be folded, it is like it's uncountable. Ooh, sugar honey iced tea. Ooh. Too many cards. Oh, ASAP Brothers. Grimm. Okay. Sugar honey iced tea. Okay, the extra message here had to do with somebody on some Captain Save and Prince Charming holding on, but now, holding on because you had invested. You was invested in this person that was this damn fake damsel. I don't, but you're over it. And you see where the Wheel of Fortune is something that's being faded. Is a whole new world. The Ace of Cups, where it's love that is just work to be done. But the truth is that there is a tower moment that caused some anxiety, but it's definitely a freeing energy. Yeah, it's like this tower moment that was inevitable, and it was very anxiety driven. It's like you're free from that. The clarity from that burden is you're free from it. Yeah. It took a long time, but you're free. Yeah, passionately. The anxiety was somebody's little dysfunctional, kinky, kooky little family. But you're working on that foundation, the solid foundation, because you really feel like this connection is a yin to your yang. You're really to relax, relate, and release instead on a new path. Because I'm telling you, I was just seeing the extra message, because in this message that came out, it's showing that the challenging path to do with the work you put in, and even expressing how much it was taking a toll on you. Currently, even showing a sense of humor, how you just making light, and more or less enjoying life. For some of you, it's showing you just trying to, in the meantime, in between time, have fun, have some love, taking more control on the things that you are passionate for you. And it shows what's coming is a happy, holy union with a heavy lesson learned. That ASAP Brothers Grimm is a heavy lesson learned. The anxiety that came from this dysfunctional family, how it hindered what you was building. But you got your crown on. You know the deception was there. And even down to this Belle and the beauty and the beast energy, it's up to them. It's up to them to get themselves together, their heart in the right space before that rose petal falls. It's not up to Belle. It's up to the beast. Because you already focus on this soulmate that you're marrying, you're releasing the pain to get to your happiness. And you're like, duh, of course I am. Because it was so hard, but it was time to say goodbye. It was toxic. And people picked a side, so you picked yours. Alrighty then. So who's here as far as I seen major arcana? There's a lot of major arcanas that have to do with oracle cards. Yeah. But as far as me seeing, I see Taurus and I seen Capricorn with the toxicity. Cancer and Pisces too. Yep. Let me get some water. Last meeting so I could go eat. Let's see. Oh, wrong cards. These are clarifiers for this spread. I'm going to get some tarot. That was some of, I'm using a deck where one of the cards was in my deck. So I'm going to use Modern Witch to see what we have for you, Capricorn. Let's see. For Capricorn, please. Some message for Capricorn's highest good. Okay. Please trying to see Capricorn. See, there's a lot of love, but backstabbery energy is like somebody was taking advantage of the love you had for them. When somebody was, to where, yeah, I'm sorry for shaking this little light and camera. Alrighty, let's see for Capricorn, please. Let's see for Capricorn. Okay. Sheesh. Was he supposed to go? I'll see. Okay. Because I'm going to, message going to come out how I need to, whether it's reverse or not. Because I wasn't sure that that Four of Pentacles in reverse is supposed to be on a reserve card. But you know what? It is what it is. I'm going to read what I see. What is the card? This card for the ASAP Brothers Grin is the Ten of Swords in reverse with the Hierophant in reverse, the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay. I see you no more, you're no longer committed to something that was interference to what you was building. You know, it's like this Hierophant and this Four of Wands in reverse, it just looks as if it's like somebody's detaching from this place that's unstable, or detaching from a place that don't have a leg to stand on. You know, it's something that was like somebody was connected to something dysfunctional, and they're over it. They're over it. It seems like somebody is returning to something to where they feel they could take their time, think smart, and strategically come up out of this toxicity. Yeah, because even down to somebody being left in the cold, that's literally on them, because what you're looking is to your abundance. You're not tied to scarcity no more. Yeah. Just look like you're just not tied to that energy. It looks as if down to what you was working hard on, you was letting go of some stuff. Because even with this reserved energy that was a challenge in the past, it was a hindrance. And sometimes you didn't want to say, like, you was like, for some of you, y'all laid back. You know what I'm saying? That laid back energy, it was like, it kind of made it to where it didn't look like you wasn't going to let something go. You know, it looked as if the challenge in the past made it look like this was going to be a hindrance or something that you... Let me just look at this real quick before I just jump the gun and say something that's wrong, because I don't want to do that. I have to tell you, with this Eight of Pentacles, looking at the hard work that you put in, is more or less letting go. Letting go of that. Even into the reserved energy is also showing no more trying to be to where they not they're downplaying how you really feel. It's like more or less you're no longer doing that. That reserve energy is like that tact and diplomacy is no longer there, and the challenge of the past is like that is for some reason got Capricorn in this predicament in the past, because currently we are showing this sense of humor and this funniness is because somebody took a long time and got grounded and started to see that something, it was a joke, well, not a joke, but something had such a hold on you that didn't even have that integrity. It's showing from where you showing this place is dominating, is standing strong, as far as the fact that you're no longer giving into the pettiness and combativeness and resistance. You're focused on your happy holy union, matrimony, whether it be a christening, whatever it is about signifying your family's bond. And that's where this move to where you're headed to. The lesson that you learned is the Ten of Swords in reverse. The lesson you learned was basically this healing. It's the understanding that something went on way too long. Somebody had numerous opportunities. Somebody literally stood strong on the fact that they wanted you to be committed to some, even though they, again, didn't have a leg to stand on. It just seems that this big opportunities and blessings come to you when it's the juggle stops and you stand strong on the fact there's no other choice between what you want and what you deserve. It's not no more choice between them and them. It's like, or that person and this person, or making a choice to do what's best for you or what's best for them. It's like you committed strictly to that reconciliation of a true union. A true union. It's like just not. Yeah, you'll put an end to any other shenanigans that's not making you happy. And all them lies and it's just like the lies and deception and disappointment. You cutting that. You cutting that quickly. I think you took all you can from the situation, poured in all you could until there's nothing else you could give. You got other things that you're working on that's better for you because you worked very hard with this deceptive energy. It's like somebody was really annoying. I'm sorry. Whoever this is, it was like, goodness gracious. And they wanted you to be tied to them. Goodness gracious. Honestly, like I said, because I've been seeing this story for a long time with these Capricorns since I've been reading, and it just gives me this energy. I'm gonna get clarification, but when I see this happy holy union and having to make a choice and it's trying so hard to keep things going along, it just seems like it could be where somebody's connection and a family that they came from, whether it be a child from a previous relationship or the family-in-law is not getting along. It's like that type of energy. It's just like somebody's over it. And also feeling offended that somebody would think that they would have to make a choice in that. It's like, it doesn't make sense. It's like that's not the position you're in. Okay. Virgo's here, excuse me, Taurus, Capricorn. I'm going to get some more clarification because this is feeling super specific. But again, it's been like this Capricorn message I've been getting heavy. It's like certain messages are repetitive, even down to certain Virgo reads and Capricorn. Certain reads just literally be the same storyline sometimes. Okay, for Capricorn, please. Oh, shit, honey, I just bent the heck out of that card. What did I bend? The Five of Pentacles? Capricorn, please. Please show me to see with clarity, please, for the highest good. Capricorn, please. Thank you kindly. Capricorn, please. Let me see the message for Capricorn's highest good, please. That's how I know when it's my last read for the day, when I start being extra rambly. Okay. Alrighty, and start stuttering and stumbling and stuff. Five of Pentacles come out again, but in reverse this time. On clarification. Five of Wands in reverse. Okay, somebody really want to heal from this Three of Swords energy. Again, it's third party. Third party. Even with this third party on this one, it's not the three hearts. It's someone want to explain again. Look at the picture. It's turnips. It's like the Great Depression. It's like, I don't know. I never had some turnips that was delicious. It's just a nastiness, you know? Scarcity. It just feels real desperate and scarce and burdensome to you. Heavy burden on you. Even if showing this hard work that you're trying to let go because it doesn't come together good. It's not good time. As much work you put in, you're letting it go because they still do what it do to make it work. They still have an attitude. I mean, it's still not a good time. It's still vibes, you know? So where this reserved energy is like, I can no longer be reserved and be all tact and diplomatic because I'm no longer going to be losing sleep. I put in a lot of work. Ain't nobody gonna be dealing with these type of energies all the time. It's like somebody to challenge in the past certain things you couldn't even entertain it because you put in a lot of work. You put in a lot of work hours. It's like it's a lot you have. You've been working hard, and it's like it doesn't make no sense for something to be going against what you're doing. So that's why you feeling the need to let it go. It's like it's been going against you too long. You tried to make light, keep it, stay in a good place for yourself as far as having fun and doing you, as far as the intimacy, as far as to throw off the fact of everything that's going on. But the introspect, and even though it's taken too long, it took too long with these fives in reverse, all fives. And the five is change in angel numbers. It's change. Five, all these fives is in reverse though, because it's showing even it took a long time in showing for this change. A long time. And from what I could tell you from this reading, there's no judgment, but it was just long story of it being this way. And I do believe it's family interfering with your connection because it's not where you could just easily disregard one or the other. You know? It's like when you for your holy union you forced to move away from that shark energy because it seems like you have to fast because of what it's doing. What it's doing is because even what is the dominate part, the safe word is that you've been doing everything you can to prevent this arguing and combativeness and resistance. You've been doing everything you can to not deal with the fact of how overwhelming it's been. But now it's to the point where it's everything that you know for the sake of your family that you're trying to build and really heal. We making moves now faster. Like whatever time you took and letting it last this long, you picking up the momentum now because the lesson is learned. It's showing that how you trying to really heal from all this backstabby energy is holding on to the fact that it's like you have to do this for you. You have to be greedy like they was for you. You have to have the same energy of for thinking you. They think they deserve what you have or you owe them, but you more or less is holding on to the fact that this is mine. I put in this work. I put this in. The lesson learned is that only people is entitled is to what's theirs. From the work that they do. The karma that comes from what the work they put in, and literally it's been a burden. And it's to the point where you no longer can communicate to them because you want to focus more on what's nurturing, what's fruitful. You see it for what it is. It's like it's like not about picking a side. It's about doing what's right. Speaking really strong on the fact that you're breaking these toxic bonds. Ooh, and becoming more abundant. Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, you're here in reverse. Yes, that devil's in reverse. Sure is. Because also Cancer, Pisces of letting it be known that you no longer is just taking people's side because of we're family or because no, it has to make sense. It has to be right. It's not just it's not about just going with the flow. It's about definitely getting things in the right place how it's supposed to be so you could truly feel confident in your wish fulfillment. Because it seemed like for some of you, some feelings, you have to hurt a little bit feelings to get them to wake out the reality and get things going and start working with you. Because for a long time, it was a long time before you hit them with the truth. I think that's what's coming in, is the truth. Letting them know that their ego is a no bueno. Ooh, so many major arcanas. Your cardinal is crazy. Your cardinal strength is so strong right now because it's seeing like the way you're trying to step out in this world and do your thing and live your life is not going to, it's like you don't even like that karmic energy around you. It took too long and it blocked too many things. So you're letting them know, you making it completely clear, even if you was reserved in the past, as far as not letting them know how it affected you. No, you're letting it be known. Oh, you're letting it be known. Okay. You're letting them be known that you have been burdened by these shenanigans. Ladies, let's get some advice and outcome for Capricorn, please. Advice and outcome for Capricorn, please. Advice and outcome for Capricorn. Advice and outcome for Capricorn, please. Advice and outcome for Capricorn, please. Okay. No longer committed to losing any more sleep in this being tied to things that make you lose sleep. Like, no, you're letting it go. Holding on to the lesson. That's what you're holding on to, this lesson. Let's see. Ooh, Capricorn. This is the first one out there. Advice and outcome. Is that Capricorn energy right there? Toxicity like a son of a bitch. It was so much toxicity that you was tied to. Ooh, blocking your happiness. Oh, your untold story with this deception. Ooh. Entitlement. But guess what? Here go the Tower in reverse with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So in the process of trying to heal or prevent any more trouble in your foundation, it's a stop. It stops. You're going a new direction. You was tied to it for many, many seasons and for many, many reasons. But you're letting go. Yes. Cancer, Pisces. Yeah, you're moving away from it. It's no more. You can't deal with it no more. You want your wish fulfillment. Okay. Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There you go right there. Capricorn. But the untold story is the World card. Aquarius, Scorpio again, Taurus, Leo. But it just looks at this place of you doing things so much differently. The decision's been made even though it took so long. It's like you took enough time. Yeah. Okay, look. Let's get some clarification because I'm going to wind up getting specific if the more cards I keep reading on a deck. So I'm going to get clarification on this advice and outcome. But it definitely showed us that toxicity been tied to some family, you know, and it's been right, and kid you not, the happiness is between the toxicity and the untold story. And it's more or less saying like, no. This thing was really much blocking in the beginning, the forefront of trying to stop everything. And it looks like right now with the Five of Swords, it's like, listen, you had to disarm them just to get to clean house. It's like, I'm sorry. It was causing too much of a break to my foundation. And even down to with the Tower is like a shock, an aha moment. It's necessary. But when it's in reverse, it's like, either whether you address it or already been addressed, only you know. What part is that Tower in reverse representing? Is it something that won't be addressed or refusing to be addressed? To me, it looks more or less that it was cleaned house. Like, look, I'm cleaning house. This can't be here from what I'm building. And this lesson that I learned let me know what to hold on to. And even if I'm not sure how I'm going to move, I'm not going to move strictly off of somebody's greed. It's like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm going to do one more shuffle and cut in front of you. Okay, for Capricorn, please. Clarification on this. Oh, sugar honey iced tea. I can't. You know what? One more shuffle. Clarification, please. Capricorn. Clarification. Thank you. Sheesh. Yeah, this toxicity, can't make this up, was really interfering with your family happiness. This devil clarifying the Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this toxicity, we had no problem with the fact that it was causing disharmony in your family. It wasn't. It's like, oh well, those are the breaks. That's what you tied to. And with this family and your happiness, it's like, no, I'm not. I'm making moves. I'm trying to communicate with your witchy ass and not. And they go, look at this. Because like I said, I'm all for. It's different. It's different. I really want to use the B word, but I'm not. Okay? Because honestly, we show this untold story. It's clarified by the moon. It's like somebody feels that this untold story is like you got to pick a side in order for it to, like giving into, like, you got to be tied to something. You owe somebody something. And like, it's like what you building, what you manifesting and all your abundance, somebody feel like they supposed to just be there because, like I said, it's family or, I don't know, a friend or somebody that been through a lot with you. It's feeling like, yeah, this temperance, like they put in a lot of time, a long time. And it's like trying to justify why they do what they do when they betrayal energy. And then it shows with this tower is in reverse, it's the King of Wands. Okay. King of Wands is focused on their passion and stability and making things to where they're good. And they're not going to sit around anything that makes them uncomfortable, not for too long. They know they look too good and they got too much going on. And so it shows this Knight of Pentacles in reverse is clarified by the Ace of Cups in reverse. Yes, it's like I'm no longer giving in to something because somebody's saying I'm not a little boy or I'm not a child. I know good and well what I deserve. Yeah, somebody's over it. Four of Cups. They rather commit to something they have made a clear decision on. Head over heart. Shows this independence. It took a long time to get your independence, but now you speaking on it and you letting it be known how it was a hindrance to what you was trying to do. Somebody wants to return to be a part of your future, but they have to definitely give into this connection like they want to be there. It shows reciprocity is the only way back in because this Empress is here in her abundance, flourishing, growth. I seen the Empress twice, a lot of things growing. And this Three of Swords is here to show that this Ten of Swords is right behind it, like with this deception and this interference, hindrance type of blocking, dark, troublemaking nature will not have no parts in that. It's like once that, it's like it's already aware, they already know that they have to heal from that. And that they don't have all of the steps because this is new. This is new. Even though they're saying, look, I'm not dealing with this no more, but this way of going about it is new. The steps being taken is new for this Capricorn. But the gradual effect is picking up momentum because the perception of the past has changed. It has. But I think this understanding has pushed you even, like it motivates you to even be more confident in what you're building and your decisions. So that's what I see for this read for Capricorns. I hope it helped. I hope I didn't do too much rambling and stumbling because I do that sometimes, especially when I be excited trying to read the cards as I see it and not, not be just flipping and skipping, going from front to back instead of just telling you what I see as I see it and not just trying to tell you everything at once because it's exciting. I want to explain it in a way to help. But sometimes, like I said, I get more confused, so I gotta take my time and just read the card. But I hope what I did read helped in any way that it could for any of y'all. So till next time, wonderful, beautiful Capricorns, love and